Why don't I have a heart with Lucanis? Why do I have only a heart with Davrin? I don't want to. I don't want to chase him. I mean, I've been chasing him maybe a little bit. Like I've been kind of like jogging behind him, but I've been like running after Lucanis. Why don't I have a heart? I'm not a. This is not all we are. Not he's not just a contract killer to me.
That woman. What's happened? What's going on?
My husband, Atticus, he was going to the snake nest, said he needed to help a friend, and he never came home. But when I ask inside, they say he never arrived. They're lying. I know it, but...
What's your name?
Sabina.
If we learn anything, we'll let you know. So the snake nest...
Used to be a busy place. Word is it slowed down.
It's worth checking out.
How has been Rathus since the dragon attack?
After the dragon attack, after demons swarmed the streets, after the palace shot at everyone, we're having a ball.
Ah, sorry.
What for? You didn't attack the city. The shadow dragons are dealing with it. At least, we're trying to. I just worry about Asher. He rests as much as we do.
This is it. The snake nest. Let's look around, see what we find.
Ain't no person here. Oh.
I don't think we'll get any answers from him.
There's people here. I didn't even see them. Well. Some names are circled while others are struck through. The final name on list is circled. Veilguard, tips extra here every fifth day. Octavian, unpaid tab but good manners here when the ship's in. Martin, complains about partner, nasty tongue. Articus, never reliable. Never regular, reliable otherwise.
This Linus. He must own the snake nest. And he knows Atticus. We're looking for someone named Atticus.
Haven't seen anyone.
He was meeting someone here. He disappeared.
Yeah? People do that all over.
Well, I'm still looking into it.
Wasting your time's your business.
Alright, lady.
Blood. There's a trail. Take a look at that.
Write up a new healer request, get prominent spot on board in the central market, payment to Krill, inform staff of time away, fix cloth rabbit for Reggie. Nothing helps, no one helps. Reggie, my beautiful boy, he laughed at one of my stupid jokes and it hurt him. He can barely breathe and it's not getting any better. I would do anything for him. I just need help. I'll do anything. I said I'd do anything, but I'm running out. Atticus was by last week. If he knew I needed help, he would show up, but I can't ask that of him. I can't. But Reggie, I asked for all of this.
A sick kid.
What's going on?
His father thought Atticus could help, but... something feels off. Alright. That snake nest bartender must know something. We need to talk to her. Again. A man named Atticus came to the snake nest. We know he was headed here. That your boss, Linus, knows him. We've been to Linus's home.
All right, it's the boss. He's been acting weird since the kid got sick. Urgent meetings, always checking the storage. But you're Nev Gallus. If you think you can do something, I'll let you in.
I'll do what I can.
It's across the road.
Nevclo.
The bar storage. There has to be more here.
Ooh. Storage must be kept neat as possible. Payments always made below. Keep floor here spotless. What am I walking into? What am I walking into? Oh god. Let's get in. No. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This game's not dark. This game's not dark. There's no darkness in this game. Oh my god. Blood smeared page. The payments don't end. The demon repeats, would you trade another's innocent blood for his? Maker, I said yes, I'd do anything, and Reggie got better. It started with strangers, but I was running out, and Atticus, we were friends, and Reggie, I'm sorry, I wasn't the man you needed. I didn't even fix the cloth rabbit, but I love you always, and I'll break this demon's ties to us.
Linus, the snake nest owner, he made a pact with a demon to save his kid. But the price, it was too high.
Oh my goodness.
Make sure the kid's still taken care of.
There's a key. We should see what else is here.
Any loot? Scribbly drawing of a man, a boy, and a rabbit on a sailboat. That is actually so fucking sad. What is that? Who is in there? Stash of victims' belongings. An engraved locket found with various discarded trinkets. Atticus plus Sabina.
How many did he kill? All for a demon. This was Atticus. His locket. We can return it to Sabina.
The number of wisps that find you in the lighthouse is unnerving.
It is a bit unnerving.
Spite agrees.
The three of us on the same page. Well, isn't that something?
If by something, you mean also unnerving.
Wait, I need to be careful with these two. I just realized. Sorry, girl.
Sabina,
You're back. But Atticus...
the man who took Atticus's life. He thought it would save his child, but it wasn't right.
Atticus...
If there's anything you need, I'll see what I can do.
I don't know. I need time and to put his name on the wall of light. Thank you,
The wall of light.
at least for letting me know.
That's a wall of light.
Dogtown's desperate are being targeted, then falling victim to demons. The snake nest owner, the people Compassion found. What if it's all the work of the same demon?
It's a good theory, and bad news for the people it targets.
If we keep up the work in Dogtown, maybe we'll find more.
Interesting.
Watch yourself. Trouble coming.
Alright. Baddies. Let's fuck them. He's pushing me out. What am I supposed to do?
Rook needs a second.
miss you.
Let's fucking go. You know, I'm really watching how many times I say let's fucking go now, but I think that one was warranted. Hopefully. I'm scared though. Maybe I'll be judged. Wah wee wah wah. What the fuck?
They're dug in here. The Venatori must be after something nearby. Let's get it first.
Kill the ungodly.
Oh my god. He did his best though.
There. That's what the Venatori are after.
Big wolf.
That wolf statuette. We've seen them before. Better keep it safe.
Wow. Iago, since you said you had already had weapon recovered, we've sent mostly alchemical supplies. This should give you what you need for those lovely little traps you have been springing on your new friends in Treviso. You can send your team to our agreed upon drop spot at the waterfall and... Man.
These are the crows that were supposed to be picking up supplies.
Looks like they were ambushed.
From what I hear, your mother is intense.
Yeah.
It can be hard, trying to live up to that.
Is your mother like that?
My mother died when I was young. I was raised by my grandmother, Katerina. She was very intense.
Oh my god!
Right. The Venatori got her. You're gonna kill the ones that did.
Yes, I am.
Yes, we are. Am I gonna flirt with Taash? I don't know, but I might. Who knows what I'll do?
Hey. Some for you. Some for you.
We're feeding birds.
Hey, don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
This is a fun side of you.
I wasn't expecting...
What?
I don't know. You with the birds, it's, this is fun.
Oh. Good.
Can I help?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Sometimes I practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic, or...
It's not magic. My mother says the Kunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Antom called you a Dari?
Yeah. Old Kunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks Adari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds.
I
My mother
wonder.
left the Quyn not far from here. She got herself transferred to Kontar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kontar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
The Quyn isn't a prison. People can leave if they want.
Herbs.
You little guys hungry?
Yeah, you little guys hungry? You little
Do you
birds?
miss living under the Quyn?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me.
Because she was a fire breather.
There's enough for all of you. Shathan was worried about what the Kunari would do with a fire breather like me.
What would they
Yeah.
do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antom, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Quyn. Come on. Over here's where I practice.
I don't know if I was
Why
supposed
not on
to.
the
I
beach?
accidentally.
The birds just ate. Scare them any more than you already did and they'll be crapping everywhere.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
What the crap is that?
The Antom must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vosh Vatari. Come on.
Burn it.
These banners need to burn.
Burn it.
All right.
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting.
Ew.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ooh, ouch.
Didn't hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
And I guess that's the trade-off of being a fire breather.
That's fun.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
An Antom supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
Not for long. Watch.
Yeah, we're burning this shit down.
Wow. It burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How'd you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby.
Oh, but burn down this book? Oh, never mind.
This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that.
Okay, okay. A cat? A cat to feed?
Karash. It's Taash. I brought food.
Avatar.
Oh, I thought it was a
It's good
bird.
you came early.
I mean, a
Feather
cat.
clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this with you?
This is Rook. She's a friend.
A friend. All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
I know exactly what he means.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Antom when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the Quyn. I was not taught war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antom cannons.
God.
After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
You need any help?
Is there anything you need? We saw that the Antom were in the area.
Yes, I knew some of them from the Dreadnought where I worked. I know places to hide. They did not see me.
Let me know if they give you trouble.
I am at peace, Avatash. I have the clouds to watch and fish to eat.
This guy's like a Star
More than
Trek
just fish.
character.
Here you go. Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Sten
Everyone likes
coded.
the cookies
Sten
better.
coded. Sten
I like the
coded.
fruit. Thank you, Evatash.
Panahaydan. I'll see you soon.
Anna Hayden. I want to beat that cat.
So the dragon hunter has a softer side.
The Quyn says you take care of people.
So you're a little Kunari, a little rivain, and a little dragon.
Yeah?
Point out challenges of living in different worlds. Point out strengths of living in different worlds. That's a strength.
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing.
By focusing on a multicultural background.
So how do you get it?
I had to leave my old life behind when I joined the Grey Wardens. Then I had to leave that to help stop solas. So you take what works from each part, right?
Yeah. I had to take Kunari language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Kunari and rivain were at peace. Now the Antam have broken from the Quyn and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
That's their loss. People who've only ever been one thing will never know how big the world is.
Yeah? Maybe.
Uh oh. Taash, I'm drowning. Taash, I'm drowning. I slipped. Oh, my bad. My bad, Taash. Sorry. Slippery. These are slippery little boards.
Mother, what are you doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't.
Wait, did I just infer that I'm sleeping in the same bed? I can explain at length. Wait, I kind of want to do that one.
Because she's sleeping in my base, which means I own the bed. I'm actually next on laundry detail.
She always did like the mouthy one. In truth, Evatash's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways, she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
I came to ask Karash about the tablets your group recovered.
What the hell?
I wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antam.
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again. Chakra Toebra.
Multiple times.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari do not slouch, and neither does our language. Panahaydan, Evatash. You did well bringing Karash his food.
Sorry. She's like that.
You're fun to be around. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing?
So, the mouthy ones, huh?
Well, thanks for coming.
Okay.
We should get back.
Thanks for having me along. Maybe we can do this again.
Right? Yep.
Oh my god, did I make her uncomfortable? I did not mean to do that. I don't know if I'd consider myself a mouthy one. What do you guys think? What the fuck, dude? Oh god. Easy. 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 Easy.
You were frying things in the kitchen last night.
I needed something to do.
At 4 in the morning?
Sorry,
He's so
Pablo.
me.
Got any more of those fried things?
I'll make another batch.
Dude, I'm cooking in the kitchen at 4 a.m. He's so me. I found him. Nice.
Gotcha. Looks like we made a door. Watch out. Trouble coming.
I think I'm avoiding them, to be honest with you. Where's the wisp?
Time to work.
Whoa, he's up. Thanks, man. Another one.
Taash, those things the Antam are becoming, reavers. What do you know about them?
Nothing. Normal Qunari don't do crap like that. But I can kind of see it for the Antam.
How?
Antam only care about being bigger and stronger. Of course they'd serve the gods and turn into monsters.
It's going to make clearing them out of Treviso a challenge.
Yeah.
Good thing the crows are there.
What the fuck?
Hear that? Door's open.
Holy fuck. Whoa. Oh my god. While shocking weapons is active charge. Ooh.
Hey, Lucanis. When we were at that market, the lady selling ribbons was into you.
Smelled like strawberries and blood.
Hey, Spite, eyes on me. That is a no. We do not talk about what other people smell like without their permission. Okay?
Fine.
You're not scared of Spite?
I'm Rivain. We got all kinds of spirits.
What
Maybe
makes
they're
you think
together.
the ribbon seller was interested in me?
Caught her scent.
Not fair. You just said.
Caught her scent. Caught her scent. What do you mean caught her scent? No, they're back, dude.
I heard crows can slow down their breathing until they become invisible.
Why would slowing down your breathing make you turn invisible?
That's what I was gonna ask. So, can you?
No.
Oh. Okay.
That's funny. Honestly, though, I would believe it. Like, how else are they turning invisible? Oh my god. Oh my god. Where the fuck is that? Two of them facing each other, one of them facing the wall. Is that here? The boss here attempt to help the boss in Treviso. I will not have the butcher complaining that I am hindering his efforts. Gillian does not reward those who fail. Find the crows that and these supplies and bring them to the warden fort. We will deliver both to the butcher to show that Antam, who preserve Penshanek, are worthy of great reward for it.
Looks like the Antam got the supplies that were meant for the crows.
We need to get those supplies back and pay back the Antam. Ready for a fight? Not bad. Hey, they had one of the crows prisoner. She's still alive.
Oh my god.
A relief to find more than just a boy for once.
Hey, girl.
The Antom kept me alive so they could use me to trick Rivain into sending more supplies. I didn't think anyone was coming.
The Lords of Fortune wouldn't abandon you. It's the least we could do for the crows.
Thank you for your timely arrival. I'll get the supplies to Treviso and pay back the Antom there.
Good idea. What the fuck? That's crazy. Hello, sir. Nice outfit you have on.
Tactical spirit of determination. May your enemies die bitter and in pain.
Yes! Good.
Don't encourage him.
Oh my gosh, she looks
Welcome
so
to the
good.
Hall of Valor.
Oh, she looks
I knew you'd find
good.
a way here sooner or later. Your kind always do.
Oh, she looks good. Oh, she looks incredible. Oh, she looks better than I could ever imagine. Oh, she looks so good.
Looking to fight?
Oh, wow, let's go.
Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting.
Oh, she looks good. Oh, she looks so good.
The Hall of Valor is pleased to welcome the legendary spirit of determination, fight, and friend lucanis de la morte. Emma Saline. Wait, that's Elvin for congratulations, right?
You might want to try Enna Celine. That means victory. Emma Saline means I want you within me.
Damn it. I wish I hadn't misplaced Meryl's flashcards.
Meryl mentioned that. Meryl mentioned. Okay. That is kind of crazy.
It's been a while since I was in Tevinter, but I remember you. I was chasing a rageling, and you were after
The Voldormer job?
Is that what you call it? I call it a mess.
Then joining this team, it'll be just like old times.
Oh, come on, man. Don't call us a mess. Here you go.
Huh. Nice.
Yeah, pretty nice.
Let's ask Myrna and Volgoth about these hauntings.
I'd also appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps. Now, despite what you may have heard, spirits who dwell here do so willingly. Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But later, I could introduce you to some truly intelligent undead.
I think I've met enough spirit, thanks.
Smells like incense. Old meat and starched linens.
Hey man, Spirit or Spite is really acting up.
Thank you for coming, Rook. We're in need of your assistance.
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
I see.
We must keep track of our skeletal assistants.
Are any lost?
Intermittently. One revels in hiding in the sand. Rook, Professor, a new group of Venatori trespass in the Shrouded Halls.
The gall of them!
They come in search of plunder.
We'll put a stop to that.
We will.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
Oh god.
We got it.
Okay.
Here's one of those scattered wisps you mentioned, Emmrich.
It's out of alignment. Let's find a receptacle for it while it recovers.
Oh, poor little guy. Out of alignment. Oh, we're getting him to do our bidding. Just kind of pog.
The door's locked. Maybe it'll open if we bring more wisps.
Are they leading us here or warning us away?
They're powerfully warded, and yet someone passed through these doors not long ago.
That did it.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm. Oh yeah, I'm bringing you to the door. Right. Come on, little guy. Got a job to do.
That did it.
Not a problem.
Oh jeez.
This cannot be the last wisp. We need another to unlock that door.
Right. Let's look around.
No problem. I got it.
That last wisp's unlocked this door. Let's take a look.
Who is that?
How did these dead Venatori get through a locked door?
An excellent question.
I thought that was Solas for a second. It kind of looks like Solas.
Sealed tight.
Oh.
Stand back. Are you Venatori? Are the sniffing rats? What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
It's a demon.
And a powerful one. To have been kept behind such
I think
ancient
like we
locks
could just
instead
leave
of
it
simply
there,
vanished.
right?
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori knew something.
I think we could just leave it. I don't know, like he's just chilling. Demons will manifest on those points, tied to seals. One demon Loki is in the Anderpos, one back home in Tevinter, and one in Arlethan. Kill the demons at the Loki, and the door will be.
This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Then we have our targets.
We do.
I would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
Oh.
There's a haunting.
There is a haunting. The burgeoning malice, level 30. Alright.
That was like Manfred, only worse.
Manfred would never be so vicious.
Yeah.
When pressed the wrong way, errant spirits of curiosity sometimes turn to malice.
What is this? A little wisp.
I think this wisp wants something.
Wait, did I miss him? Oh. And this one.
For us? Thanks.
What a cutie.
Very generous.
Thank you, little guy.
Another question about the crows, Lucanis.
Go ahead.
Do you have any say in your targets?
You want to know if my victims deserved it.
Forgive me. I shouldn't have asked.
Everyone wonders. I've never killed an innocent, by my count. I cannot say if yours would agree.
There are no further signs of the Venatori. However, we may wish to send some back as cautionary examples to the rest.
What? Are you excited? Are you excited to go, little guy? he's ready to go.
That skeleton that used to be a spirit of curiosity is gone.
Our gratitude. The magic animating this haunting is ancient.
The gods stole its slumber.
I see.
The Venatori won't be bothering you anymore.
You have our thanks.
The spirits rest more soundly.
You've news?
Fair omens.
Okay, cool.
Davrin, you haven't asked me in a while.
If you mean spite, I'm laying low.
Right. Don't spook the quarry.
Especially when the quarry can lie to your face. You say spite's under control. How do I know that isn't spite talking?
The wings are a giveaway. But I'm glad we're keeping you on your toes.
Love.
Why did Morrigan want to meet in Minrathous?
I don't know.
Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
She looks kind of ugly.
To see you, Lace.
Oh my god.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well...
Oh, she looks good. No, she looks good. No, she looks good.
The woman who led us all.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's my girl. 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 I greet you? No, fuck, I'm not doing that shit. Oh, I have to do it.
Andarin Artishan. Anathara. I wish we could be meeting without our gods threatening to blight the world.
A blight that spreads wider with each passing heartbeat.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
This is on you. You can count on me. You can count on me.
I won't let you down. Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited and about the people depending on you.
Oh my god.
I only sealed the breach because I had people like Cassandra, Leliana, and Cullen with me from the start.
Oh my
Without
god.
Dorian's magic and Josephine's diplomacy, we never would have come together to stop
Oh my god.
Protheus. Years later, I had to turn the Inquisition over to Chantry control. But I never lost the friends who had gotten me through it all. Ultimately, they're the only ones you can really count on. Do right by them, and you'll find your way.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
Wait, what's happening? Wait, what? Tell me more about the South.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really
Oh,
that bad in
no.
the south.
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Oh no.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Orlais. Valrorio and Halam Shiral
Oh, no.
are barely holding out. Ferelden would have fallen already, if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe. The Free Marches have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall. She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
Maker, we didn't know. My ma...
Don't worry. I talked to the Divine and your mother's safe with the
but we've still
Oh,
done
I'm
our best
actually
to
gonna
get people to
cry.
fight this threat
No.
together. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods. and
Oh,
I'll make
that's
sure the
really
rest of Theros
sad.
doesn't fall to the blight.
Well, that's just nice. Oh. So stupid. Oh my god, how are you here?
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morrigan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
Oh my god, I can't believe Aveline's the Viscount and Varric left her in charge probably. And I can't believe Denerim is lost. That's kind of crazy. That's crazy. And Aveline's gonna go help Sebastian. I need your connections.
I've been having trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength...
My political strength? Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
Yeah.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solas's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the veil. To him. Somehow.
Solas is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Solas is helping.
Right now, Solas is giving us the information we need to track down the gods.
Yes, he is a vital source of information and advice, just as he was to the Inquisition before. He is the Dreadwolf. He led a rebellion that lasted centuries. How many alliances do you think he has made and broken?
That is true.
Solas was important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that...
Oh my god, girl.
Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he
Oh my god.
once were, I think... I hope... it might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor.
Oh.
The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Get her
Thank you.
hand. Oh, I'm tearing up. I'm tearing. Oh. That was really nice. She was really sweet. She was really sweet. She was really sweet. She never mentioned Varric. She never mentioned Varric. She'd be so worried about Varric. Ugh. Rook, though the circumstances prompting our meeting... Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Though the circumstances prompting our meeting were perhaps not what either of us would have chosen, I'm glad we did meet. I'd heard of you from Varric, of course, and Harding spoke and continues to speak highly of you. However, the greatest vote of confidence came from Morrigan. He's always had a knack for spotting those who might shift the foundations of the world, even if they don't know it yet. So it was she who suggested we meet, and as always, heeding her counsel proved to be the wisest decision. Unfortunately, I send grim tidings. The echoes of Solas's ritual and the escape of the gods ring across the south, and the smell of war is heavy in the air. In Orlais, a splinter of A splinter faction of the nobility has made common cause with the Venatori and launched an assault on both the royal forces of Orlais and the border keeps of Ferelden. Antam crosshairs harass shipping out of Ostwick, and in the far southern wilds, blight has emerged once more. Darkspawn in great numbers have been spotted near the ruins of Ostagar. Oh my god. It's like blight, the first blight. But I told you to leave the south to me, and I stand by that. I share this news not to ask for help, but to remind you that you and your people are not alone. The gods stir up the greatest evils in Thedas, yet its people stand stalwart and resolute. Take care of the gods in the north, and I'll make sure that the south handles itself. And when it's all over, we'll drink to victory. First round's on me. Here is the Inquisitor. My heart. My heart. Me heart. Saw the Inquisitor Varric.
I wish I could get moving.
I don't even know. I don't even know. He's just like an old man we're like putting in the closet and never telling anyone anything about. You regret.
You cannot do this, Elganan. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
Oh man, I'm getting chills.
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dreadwolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods? Well, mine and Davrin's, and Rook's.
Aye.
They were supposed to protect people. Instead, they seized power. Assholes.
It was so mundane. Nothing grand or cosmic. No setting fire to the sun, just talking, politics. I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
All right. What else can we take
No,
from this memory?
please
Elgranon
stop.
was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solas, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solas were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Yeah.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
No wonder he was angry.
It sounded like Solas was loyal to Mythal. What did Elganon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside
I need some
Elganon instead of standing
lucanis
for her
approvals.
principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elganon did. Solas did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solas would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solas wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solas? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dreadwolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile,
True.
keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solas would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Wow. This is just the best day of my life, and I can't say it with more certainty. Another one? Should I do another one? Oh my god. This one's crazy. Ugh.
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanurists seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you. I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanurists and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
Hmm.
Did Mythal call Solas love? in
She
that
did,
memory?
she did.
That's what it sounded like.
Hey, she
So they
did.
were doing it. The elven gods were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they express things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
I don't think so, and Ick? Yes, obviously.
Oh, they were absolutely doing it.
Being with someone you're rebelling against doesn't sound like Solas.
He also met her in secret and talked about how they could run off together.
It sounded so tragic and romantic.
Oh, wait. Never mind. That does sound like him.
So the Dread Wolf goes
That
to
does
Mythal.
sound like him.
They might be fighting.
That's funny.
But they have history.
And he warns her about the other gods using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Yeah.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
We're
Tell
deep
us
in
the
elven
story.
lore already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made us something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away. Then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
Alice was worried.
The Blight's one of the
No.
only things that really
Where's
scares
Lucanis?
Solas. He came to Mythal afraid.
And she took it seriously, too.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solas says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solas wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Nice.
The point is, she
There's
also
lots of
said
dragons.
the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
What do you mean by killed?
Okay, sorry, point of order. If they killed Mythal, How was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
He blames himself.
Solas tried to do the right thing by warning Mythal about the other gods using the Blight, but he got her killed.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Taash?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
I might have another one. I'm nervous.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Please do. I need to hear an actual voice now and then.
Oh my god.
Can't imagine why.
I'm starting to dream that I'm a griffin. Squawk.
Keep dreaming.
Squawk.
It's good to have goals in life.
The real dream is getting him to take a nap. So what brings you by?
Nice to have a fellow warden on the team. Our paths may not have crossed at Weishaupt, but we have one experience in common.
Ah, the joining.
Yeah.
The moment they handed us a chalice with archdemon blood.
And the moment we took a sip.
What were we thinking?
My head was exploding. You tell me.
That would be funny.
Well, I was thinking, wait, I thought this was ale.
Guess somebody wasn't paying attention in class.
I thought the joining was some prank they pulled on new recruits.
Good times.
Yeah. Though I can't say I've got it all worked out, being a warden.
Feeling lost?
Oh my god, I'm getting a warden talk. I'm getting a warden talk. Thinking about the calling.
Sometimes I think about the calling. You hear stories about other wardens who've left for theirs. Here, warden. Thanks for your long service. Now enjoy the creepy sound in your head.
But don't worry, that's just an archdemon calling out to Darkspawn.
And before you succumb to that nasty blood you drank way back, how about you spend your final days in the deep roads?
And take a few Darkspawn up while you're at it.
Nice knowing you.
Can't imagine why you'd be feeling lost.
Well, I find out we've secretly raised griffins this whole time, and you get to play with them. How did I miss that meeting?
Nothing personal. I only got called in when the Gloomhowler showed up.
What's the problem with our illustrious leader? Is the First Warden always a pain, or is it me?
A bit of both. You know he's all about discipline.
And I'm not?
Well...
Okay, so maybe I like to keep things loose.
And the First Warden
I'll tell you
wants
what's not
everything
loose.
lashed down tight. I can see why you might feel a little lost.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
More like our esteemed First Warden is an impossible ass.
Let him be. You and I will sort this ourselves.
Not exactly the army of legend.
Legend in the making. You go to war with the army you have. Weishaupt will come through. Along with a very noisy griffin who'll squawk the enemy to death.
No armor can withstand that.
Don't encourage him.
Won't happen again. See you two around.
Okay, no flirting. No flirting. It's cool. We're chill. We're chill.
Why do you run around in fancy mage clothes?
Because I like them.
You're barely even wearing a shirt.
You fight Anton with a bare midriff.
Everything all right?
What's going on?
We're fine. Just trading fashion tips. So what I wear is a problem for you?
It's not. It's just... Why dress like that? Are you trying to make your mother happy?
Taash, what's going on? Something is clearly bothering you.
My bet's on mothers and dresses.
It's just something my mother said the other day. I act more like a man than a woman.
And you feel like you should wear dresses to make her happy?
No. Can you imagine me in a dress? I'd look stupider than I'd look stupid.
I don't like any of these choices. I'm putting that.
Taash, if you don't want to talk about this...
No, it matters. And Nev, sorry I was an asshole.
No harm done. Your mother didn't just make you angry. Something she said got its hooks into you. Why?
It feels right. When she says I act more like a man. It feels right. Why does it feel right?
Taash, do you like being a woman?
Nobody likes being a woman.
T.
This is stupid. Forget I said anything.
T. Well, what does that even mean? Reaction to being a woman? I need a little bit more context to what these lines mean. I don't want to say something I don't mean.
If you don't want to talk about it anymore, we won't. But whatever this is, this team is here for you.
I still don't know what this is.
Some of my friends in Minrathous talk about not feeling comfortable in their own skin. As a man, as a woman. I could see if they'd like to talk. Maybe what they say fits how you're feeling.
Yeah. Okay. And thanks. You do look really pretty.
Oh?
To look at. I'd smudge your makeup.
Thanks for letting me down gently.
What does that mean? I'd smudge your makeup. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'd smudge your makeup. What do you mean by that?
Minrathous, I cannot imagine what Nev feels.
Yeah, and you won't because I made a terrible, impossible decision that I don't regret, but I don't. Just wish it didn't happen like that.
I cannot say.
Oh, hell yeah.
Who created you?
I cannot say.
Okay, I take that back.
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see.
Rook, you're here. And I did. Sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You
Look at its knees. It's got people in its knees.
A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Also that. It's kind of mean.
Show who's boss.
You should remind that thing who's in charge.
That's an idea. Syrian learned a lot, taught me a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess. They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God-level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
Condescendingly.
Really condescendingly, based on experience so far.
Right! You wouldn't ask questions, you'd tell them what to do, so let's try that. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenan, a steward of her glory. Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth. Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean the Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
Good point. That was us.
A Forgotten One? You mean the bad gods parents used to scare their kids into behaving?
Don't speak their name or they'll come for you. Now we know what the so-called good gods were like. Really like, I mean. So who knows what they really were? The Forgotten Ones. They used to say Solas was one, so best case scenario, like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable.
Yeah.
Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know. If I can get it to tell me.
Ask what solas.
Archive. Tell me about the Dreadwolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon pay the price. When Anaris dispatches the Evanuris, he will spare a thought for Fen'Harel.
Archive. Tell me about the Evanuris.
A group of cowards, hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers. Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable. Their war is unending. But Anaris will prevail.
Have fun with the condescending spirit.
I'll try. Could be worse, I guess.
Worse, like the wound of betrayal Lord Anaris suffered. Soon he will cast down the oppressors and take his rightful place.
What a shame I can't stay longer. Good luck.
Appreciate the support.
Ooh.
Thank you again for coming. My duties include tending to these rites of remembrance. Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
Wow.
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
Amen. This is so neat.
It's like being in a very, very specialized museum.
Yes, but the purpose of the tableau...
Wait, did one just move?
That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
It'd only be right.
Seems disrespectful to abandon something you built.
Precisely. No wonder there's been an uptick in hauntings.
Wait, what?
Let's continue.
Let's just move on.
So what now?
We light candles in remembrance of the dead.
Oh my god. We're a day off of Remembrance Day. For Canadians. This would be crazy.
Would you care to light the candle, Rook?
I would love to. Beep, 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 beep.
Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon? I'm surprised there was enough to bury.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
So the necropolisss actually shuffles its rooms around?
From time to time. Very unlikely to happen while we're inside a chamber. Could you light the next candle?
That's crazy.
Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plants.
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
Right. Just on the side.
This way, Rook.
You were right about the gardens being peaceful.
They are nice.
The necropolis has its dangers, but these places are a refuge for the dead.
How many people are buried here anyway?
Excellent question. We rarely should take a new census.
Examining the graves?
No, that's Matt Mercer, if I've ever heard him.
You'll need to light these candles as well. Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages. I was pleasantly surprised by your respect for our undead tableau earlier, Rook.
Hey, it's
I'm
okay.
beginning to think people outside Navarra find the necropolis a little unnerving.
It is.
The Grey Wardens have some unusual traditions too.
That's true.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me.
Following. I'm in. Oh. Sorry, we're on our way to do something.
Ah, look here.
The wisps are so cute. Hey.
Hi? Should I say hi?
It's curious about you. We're also enjoying the gardens, but with one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
Sorry.
Belated condolences, if that's worth anything.
Always. We move on, as we must, but those long nights linger about the shadows.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. When I first arrived here, I was terrified.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me.
Wow.
Come, the next set of graves lies ahead.
Amen.
Please, light the next candles if you would.
Sure. Lighting.
There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
And some death magic?
Well, every young mage needs a speciality. All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites, I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
It's gotta be the living, right?
Yes, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before.
Amber, what's going on? What's happening?
We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
You told Harding that Manfred used to be a wisp until you gave him a body?
Yes. He's taken so well to it. Haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles.
The
you'll
Manfred
need to
stance. We do love him.
Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell.
Now hold on. I love this stance he has. It's very funny.
Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed. We honor the listening spirits.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good watcher, faith kept in all our paths.
What was...
The necropolis hosts many spirits. We thank these guardians for their protection and friendship. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
You see that, Manfred? That was crazy.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
Of course.
Wasn't everyone from time to time?
When I was younger, it happened more often than that. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Did I touch him?
I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers.
Look, this is a date.
It lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves.
Man, he's so cute.
And what sort of host would I be if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
That's not gonna get rid of it, right? No, I'm just gonna flirt.
Did you set all this up to make a good impression?
Of course not. I was only...
Because it's working.
Then it's my pleasure to share the tranquility of this place with you.
The vibe is just not there. I need it back. He's too much of a gentleman. That was really touching, his like monologue. I really was into it. Lucanis. He has something to say. Lucanis has something to say. It's been so long since he had something to say to me. Lucanis has something to say. Lucanis. I'm on my way. I'm coming. And I mean that. I'm on my way.
Lucanis, where is he?
Where is he? He was just there. Where is he? Is he okay? Lucanis? Where is he? Oh. Is he leaving? Am I being abandoned? I can't handle that. This is triggering.
Back, demon! No further! Isn't standing up to them supposed to work?
Oh no.
Let Lucanis go! Don't make us hurt both of you!
What's going on? Lucanis?
It's not Lucanis, it's the demon. It's taking him over. He's trying to leave.
Smells like jam and brimstone.
Rook, do something!
Lucanis doesn't belong to you.
Spite. This man is not your puppet, and stunts like this won't change that.
How did... Rook? Taash?
You tried to walk through the Alluvion in your sleep.
Spite wanted out.
I need coffee.
Coffee can fix everything, actually. Are you okay?
Are you sure you're alright?
This could be better. It's hard for Spite to take control when I'm awake, so I try to stay awake.
You can't just stay awake forever. I think that would kill you.
I'll be more careful next time.
Tie yourself down. I'll tie him down. I'll tie him down. I'll tie him down. I'll tie him down. Hey guys, I'll take one for the team. I'll tie him down. I'll just tie him down.
We have to make Spite understand that he's endangering you.
He's Spite, not learning. He doesn't listen to anyone.
Don't worry about it. This won't happen again.
And thanks.
I feel bad. I feel bad.
With all my regards. Oh, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
Hi, Emmrich.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters. The other Watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
What's the Grand Necropolis like?
Its majesty has stilled the tongues of kings and queens. It's a haven for spirits and the dead. A vast well of history, the duty and shelter of every Watcher. We who serve it are pledged to an eternal vigil.
Vigil against what?
What do Watchers, watch for?
There are stranger and more dangerous things than spirits in the Fade, Rook. The Watchers stand against them when their shadows rise.
Anything lately?
A few portents I cannot put down solely to the chaos of the elven gods, but nothing definitive. Perhaps only shivers in the void.
So, I've heard people call necromancers mortalitassi. What's the difference between them and the Mournwatch?
Oh, all Navaran necromancers are mortalitassi. The Watchers are a special order within them.
Very fancy.
We've certain privileges and attendant responsibilities.
What's the Mournwatch do?
Our first duty is safekeeping the Grand Necropolis and preparing the funerary dead. Another is stopping misuse of dark magic and necromancy.
Must keep you busy.
Not often, but on occasion.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine. Completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
I'll see you around.
You didn't stop teaching just to be with us, did you?
I'm long overdue for a sabbatical. Besides, do you know how many students the faculty wanted in my class next season? 10! How's one meant to tailor separate lessons for 10 pupils at a time?
This guy.
Honestly.
You wouldn't make it in today's teaching.
Oh, nothing official. There are very few of us, but we help here and there. Questioning a victim of murder, clearing up disputed wills, and sometimes fetching back last words from a loved one.
You can get anything out of the dead and they just let you leave Navara?
My gift has limitations. The dead only know what they did in life. What was clear under the sun is sometimes blurred when I revive them.
Makes sense.
Honestly, some conversations aren't worth the trouble. Death encourages obstinacy.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens. There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
What kind of ceremony?
You know I can't turn down spending more time with you.
How lovely to hear you say so. I'll always be glad to show you around the tombs, my dear. At your pleasure.
I'll take you up on that.
Wonderful. Until then.
Oh, he called me my dear. What an old man.
Hey, glad you stopped by. I was gonna grab drinks with the Lords of Fortune at the Hilt. Come along if you want. Get to know the Lords.
Sounds good.
I will be doing that. I will be doing that. I gotta say, I will be doing that. That sounds like a wonderful time. I love a bar moment. I love a bar moment.
I saw the Hivernal flying by with my own eyes, big as the sky, and ready for the lords to come be heroes. We take it down, and the village nearby will eat like kings and love us for it. It had bright red and blue scales. They'll be worth a fortune, even beyond the Horde.
That's not a Hivernal. You saw a Calton's on. And she's acting normal. She's not one of the dragons blighted by the gods. Going after her would get us killed for no good reason.
I'm gonna have to side with the Lords of Fortune's resident dragon expert.
You sure you're not just scared, Taash?
I want to beat this man up.
Fight it if you want. Tell us where to send your stuff after it kills you.
Oh, sorry, Cutter. Taash gets final say. We leave the Carltons on alone.
You think I can't fight a dragon just because I don't breathe fire?
You can't fight a dragon because you don't know what you're doing.
Fine. You're the expert.
Connor, you should cut it out. Ooh, I'm flirting.
Oh, I guess he couldn't handle the heat.
Not like you can, huh?
Oh, it doesn't bother me.
There's rumors of another dragon off to the west. Heard anything, Taash?
Yeah. Not sure if it's blighted like the ones that attacked Minrathous and Treviso. But it's killing people in villages near Arlethan Forest.
No!
They need help.
Well, that's glory.
It's fire breather. They always have lairs with a horde.
And there's gold. Tempted yet?
We might be able to spare the time for a dragon hunt.
Can't wait to see what you find. Now, has Taash told you about fighting a Gamadon storm rider in the middle of a typhoon?
I want her outfit on me. On me.
It was glorious, Rook.
I love Isabella. I love Isabella. That's so Isabella right there.